Mark was a decent guy. He worked a 9 to 5, was nice to people. Everyone loved him, especially his boss. The job required top tier customer service, and while Mark was great at it, it drained him. He did it for the money, of course, but it wasn't what he truly enjoyed. Every day after work, Mark would go home and dive into his one true escape: gaming. Sometimes he streamed, other times he just wanted to hop into a shooter and blow off steam. The rude guests he dealt with daily were the fuel for his rage online. In game, he let loose. He trash talked everyone: men, women, even kids. He once mocked someone's dead loved one without a second thought. It gave him power. Shockingly, he was never kicked out or banned. He didn't care. Gaming was where he could be his true self. One evening, Mark dozed off in his chair, waiting for his online buddies to log in. They always met around the same time. When he woke and checked the party chat, he saw something that made his blood boil. All three of them were already playing without him. Rage flooded his chest. He heard a soft giggle behind him. He whipped around. Nothing. Shrugging it off, he pulled out his phone and dialed Jamie. Straight to voicemail. He called again. This time Jamie answered. "Why didn't anyone tell me y'all were playing?" Mark demanded, grinding his teeth. Jamie was silent for a beat, then a sigh. "We decided we didn't want to play with you anymore." Mark clenched his fists. "Why?" Jamie hesitated, then said, "You know Dom's mom passed away last month, and you said something vile about her, all because he didn't cover you in a game." Mark scoffed. "All I said was that his mother was in hell giving the devil foot rubs." Silence. Then Jamie replied, low voice, "You talked about your close friend's dead mom and don't see a problem?" Mark said nothing. Click. Jamie had hung up. Mark exploded, hurling his controller against the wall. It shattered on impact. He always broke one when he lost. Breathing heavily, he heard whispers. "They're just jealous. You're the best. They were never your friends." Mark clutched his head. The voices. Where were they coming from? He stumbled to the bathroom, popped an aspirin, then went to the closet for a spare controller. He kept extras for nights like these. Back in his chair, he joined the new game. The teammates were awful. Nothing like his old crew. He considered apologizing, but was he really in the wrong? "Dunn should have done a better job covering me," Mark muttered. His character got shot down. "Come on," he yelled, giggling. He turned. Shadows lurking in the corners. He blinked. Gone. Sleep deprivation, he told himself. Then a voice cackled through the headset. "Did you really have to curse me out?" Mark frowned. "Who is this?" On screen, a new gamer tag appeared. Sensei Zeus. Mark snorted. "You can't even spell Zeus right, idiot." "That was mean," the voice replied. "You won't like me when I'm mean." Mark sneered and began tearing into the voice, saying things too vulgar to repeat. Then something flickered. A dark hand slithered out of the TV screen. It vanished. Mark screamed. He backed away, panting. Aspirin hallucinations, maybe. Suddenly, something grabbed him from behind, shoving him back into his chair. Cold, sharp, long black fingers clawed. Giggles. More voices. "Leave me alone," Mark shrieked. "Why should we?" one replied. "You never left anyone alone," said another. "All you did was torment, antagonize, embarrass. It gave us strength." Mark shook his head. "No, it was just a game." "Words give us life," the voice hissed. "We've been watching for months. Some of us even longer." Mark bolted, sprinting into the bathroom. He fumbled for his phone, dialed Don. He had to say sorry. The lights flickered. The bathroom door creaked open. Mark turned to run, but a shadowy arm grabbed his leg and dragged him backward. "We still have use for you," one voice said. "Yes, use for you," the others chimed. He screamed. He scratched at the floor. Everything got lighter, then darker. He looked back and saw it. The shadow was pulling him into the TV. "No," he shrieked. His hands clawed at the floor. Too late. Mark was gone. The TV screen flicked off. Silence.